Alrighty guys, well it's been a day already. It's noon. We're all serviced up. We're all greased up. I got some oats and pea mix from a buddy of mine. This stuff is haymaker oats and forage peas that he used a couple years ago in the field that he seeded hay in. And he said, here, just take it, because he had nowhere to put it. He was running out of space after 2 years, I guess, trying to clean out the shop. So we're gonna run that in the drills first, and we'll top them off with regular oats, is the plan. It's about, I don't know, 10 bushel or so. But he hand mixed the oats and peas, and when they did it, the one bag blew up or something, and they used a shop vac to clean it up, and we ended up with a little bit of dandelion head in here because of it. What I mean? There it goes. There's another one. So hopefully that's not going to cause us too much problems. But anyway, I want to try and keep the boxes relatively equal. Babe. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to tell you when to quit. That's why I said, babe. So now I got to move this one to there. We'll get some in there. And then to finish it off, I'll just use a pail up here. Later. Alrighty guys, well the cheap man's grain truck is friggin' loaded with oats. In our seed boxes, we managed to get about half full on all 3 boxes. Now we're topping off with straight clean oats, and then we'll head for the field. Woo! We farming now, if that's what you call it. Talk to y'all later. Or not. This is how a cheap bastard friggin' runs his grain farming operation. 4-inch pencil auger, generator there, electric motor on the auger, let her run. Why use a 5-gallon pail? That sounds like work to me. Anyway, that one's full. Off to the next one. Alrighty guys, well, we're not putting seed in the ground right now. I've got the machine up. I like starting in the corner, but just want to show you, if you guys can see it. See the weeds? They're looking a little peaked. They're kind of starting to, they're all wilting, and some are actually turning yellow already. So, but CP and I are gonna get the first couple headland rounds done, and I'll bring you guys back after that. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so just to give you an idea, yeah, you can see he's wilted and turning yellow. See that? So I know the chemical I used out here is working, right? It's been what, 4 days? Are we out of seed? Well, maybe I need to up the rate.
You're only down about that far.
Oh, that's far enough. Did you pull the stick out?
What
No.
stick?
The stick that's caught in the hoe drill. We're putting her down about 2 bushel an acre.
Whereabouts?
On the far end. And when I was going past the bush, I hooked a fucking tree and it fell out. It's right there. Some of our bush pushing. It opens it up. Lots of stumps out there. Whew.
Okay, love you, bye.
She's leaving me. Huh. Just like that. Hey. Did I say you could leave? Listen here, you.
You didn't want me to come out here.
Love you, bye. My helper just left. She's not a very good helper.
What?
Just up and leaves, just like that.
I got plants to plant.
Yeah, I know. She's got to put the rest of her garden in. Tomatoes and peppers, and I think that's all that's left. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm just starting my third round, basically. Well, we got 3 rounds done. Hey guys, we got 3 rounds done out here. And we're just heading up this way to do the 3rd pass this way, and then 3rd pass across the end. Then we're just gonna cut her north and south, half-mile runs. And if anybody's wondering, radio. If anybody's wondering, hey BB, turn your GPS on. Well, realistically, what's the point? You can see the line, and I gotta steer anyways, and I'm always looking back to make sure I haven't blown a friggin' chain on one of my drive sprockets. So I might as well just follow the line, right? Alrighty. Rev her up a little bit, and let's go. Down Sesame. Rev her up a little more. Maybe not quite that much. There we go. Up Sesame. And I'll pick it up in this corner over here. And down. Oh. Can you guys see my line? Yeah, right now I'm overlapping like 1.5 feet, for fuck's sakes. Anyways. There we go. Now we're better. That's generally where you want to cut her, right there. I'm 8-inch space, so that ought to work right there. We got 30 rows on. There's 10 hose, 10 openers per box, and we're 3 boxes for 21 feet. So that's 30 rows per 21 feet, but generally it's 20 feet because I'm always overlapping a little bit. But anyway, we're putting her in the ground about 2 inches, just hitting that moisture zone, so that should work. And we're running in that 4.3 to 4.5 mile an hour range. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, I want to show you something here. So this is that hay field that we seeded last year, well, year before last year, and it didn't come up worth a fuck. Last year we had a lot of volunteer oats and barley, so we just cut it. And there's lots of open spots in it, lots of dead spots. There is some alfalfa coming, but there's lots of areas that it's not looking that fucking fantastic. Lots of twitch grass filling in the dead spots. Anyways, like, look over here. Like, just nothing, right? I'm not happy with it at all. Anyways, having a thought here as I'm seeding. Once all of the oats is seeded, because all the oats that I'm seeding, it's all slated for green feed this year. It's all slated for cut and bale. Down sesame. Anyways, I'm thinking about coming into this hay field. It's not even old. I want to say old, but it's not an old hay field by any means. And throwing some oats into it. And then when we do our grass seed, just reseed it with the grass broadcaster. Harrow it over. This machine, it might rip a little bit, the odd plant out, but like of the stuff that I'm going through here, it's not really ripping it out that much. And if any alfalfa is in there, it's going to be tap rooted, so it'll hold on. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I don't even have to cut deep. I can reset it so we're only planting the oats like an inch, just to stir the dirt up just enough so that when we harrow the grass that we broadcast, it'll cover that grass seed up a little better. And then when we cut and bale, that oats piece, the oats that's in that piece, it'll actually be worth something again versus a real friggin' poor friggin' hayfield, right? Anyway, it's gonna be a day or two before we get to doing that, so you guys tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think it would be worth my while to just sprinkle in some friggin' oats in there and cut and bale it, or leave it the way it is? Sprinkle the friggin' hay, some extra seeds of grass alfalfa on top, and harrow it down. Which do you think would be a better option? Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we're still plugging along out here. We ain't nothing like the bigger grain farmers, and some of them aren't even all that big, but they got a lot bigger equipment than I do. They're big. I call them big farmers, like Straight Pipe Acres and, well, hate to say it, but even South Sass Farmer. Anybody that knows what I'm talking about, they'll understand why I hate to say that one. But anyways, they're a lot bigger than I am. And, but I do what I do. And I make it happen with the equipment we got. And that's all that matters, right? But for a change, that old girl, if some of you go back into our videos from last year when we were seeding barley in this field, oh my God, that was painful. We were plugging left, right, and center. You'd go 100 feet and you had plugged runs. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, this year, with our oats, well, I had one plug so far, and that's it. And that was with the Haymaker Oats Pea Mix. And I'm gonna guess the reason I plugged was because my buddy that I got the seed from, when they were mixing the oats and peas, one of the bags exploded because they had the seed in mini tote bags, and one of the bags blew up and scattered all over the ground, and ended up, they used a shop vac, and some of the grass and shit like that got in there. So there's a little bit of old grass and dandelion and shit like that mixed in with the seed. So he did have certified clean seed and so on, certified seed, and it was clean, but after the bag blew up, it wasn't that clean anymore. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna seed until my boxes are fucking empty to get rid of the peas, because all of this stuff will be that haymaker and the pea mix. It's all slated for baling. We're gonna cut and bale all of it, and if the crop does good enough with our regular oats, our surus that we're putting out here also, I might combine some of that, like a truckload or maybe two, I don't know, 600 bushels, just so that I got a little bit of oats grain for the calves this winter. Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sure I got more than enough with yesterday's video of spraying and the hell we went through with that, and still learning about that spraying operation. But anyway, that's farming. You're constantly learning new technology and new ways, and this is all new to me. So yeah, now we're seeding, putting our green feed in first, all of our green feed. We'll be seeding some alfalfa grass mixes, and barley will be last. So have a good one, y'all. Talk to you later. Alrighty, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's that field. 9:41. Started at 1:35. So what the hell is that? 1:30 to 9:40. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Basically 8 hours, something like that. Just over. That's not bad. 62 acres in 8 hours with a 20-foot machine, more or less. 21 feet, but I'm always overlapping by anywhere from 8 to 16 inches, so I'd say we did all right. Anyway, home time. Supper, shower, some sleep eyes, and see what happens tomorrow. See if we could do another 45 in tomorrow. That'd be all right. We'll talk to you guys all later. Have a good one.